All right, pretty kick-ass arm day. Anytime Fitness, downtown Detroit. We're gonna check out the inside of this venue.
I think he smells like gas. You're the gas guy.
That's me.
Gotta get them Gainz.
Good morning. We are in Fort Wayne, Indiana today. So at home, I try to incorporate these fasted cardio sessions. I don't like doing long distance running. That's not for me. So I try to do the HIIT stuff whenever I can, just to get some excess fat off. It makes me feel good for the rest of the day. I don't do those as much on the road because we're up so damn late every night. So like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning is a good go to bed time for us. And so I'm not about getting up at 6 or 7 o'clock on those mornings after and doing cardio first thing. So it also doesn't help when you've had a few drinks before you go to bed as well. But I got some extra sleep last night and I'm up this morning bound and determined to do some cardio. So here's what I'm doing. I just wrote it out since I am recording with my phone. Little HIIT session. So basically this is like a pyramid. I'm going to do 60 seconds of jumping jacks, no rest, 60 seconds of sprints, no rest. When I say no rest, I mean 5 or 10 seconds. 60 seconds of mountain climbers, 60 seconds of burpees. Then I take a 30-second rest. I come back and then I do 50 seconds of each of those. Take a 30-second rest and then I do 40 seconds of each of those. You get the idea. Basically, I'll go down till 10 seconds of each of those. And at the end of that, I should feel like I had my ass whooped. So here we go. Let's go do some HIIT. That's gonna do it. Morning HIIT session in the books. Time to go grab a shower, get a bit of breakfast. Then we're gonna do the real training, pumping some iron. Back day. I tried to get Paul to cook my breakfast for me this morning.
Yeah, I just woke up.
And Bull, they both declined.
I just woke up too.
Yeah, Bull just woke up from his drive. He's good. This is skillet cooking at its finest. Well, this is skillet cooking. Let's be honest. It's not glamorous, but it beats the hell out of starving, for starters. It beats the hell out of trying to run around town in Fort Wayne, Indiana, first thing in the morning trying to find breakfast. I can cook it here. Now, it may sting and offend people, but at the end of the day, it's all about the gains. And I think everybody would agree with that. I would agree with that. All right, I've made mention that it's a challenge to find a gym every day. Today was easy. The venue and the fine folks at Sweetwater Music hooked this up. We're in Fort Wayne, Indiana today, where Sweetwater is headquartered.
Start vlogging.
So we're going to go to Sweetwater. We're going to work out with Todd and the employee gym. It's going to be a good time.
Fish.
Man, we struck gold with this gym. This is awesome. This is the employee gym at Sweetwater. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's me and one other guy in here right now. Lots of free weights. Even got a little Smith machine. Day at the Sweetwater campus. This place is incredible. This has everything. It's got a freaking little doctor and a hair salon on site. There's literally, if you worked here, there's no reason to leave work. I guess that's the point. You can't call in sick if they have everything you need here. Man, you want to talk about a contrast in gym situations on a day-to-day basis. So yesterday, went to Sweetwater Music, had a nice air-conditioned van waiting for us at 9 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym. A friendly escort to take us in there, get us all fixed up. Today, downtown Detroit. And I love this venue, but all they have is recommendations. No ride to the gym or anything like that. So I did find an Anytime Fitness about a half mile from here. So I'm about to go walking through downtown Detroit, which I don't know why everybody is so scared of Detroit. It's an awesome city. And who knows, I may get to do some unplanned cardio if things go south. So I'll see you at the gym. Here we go. Anytime Fitness, downtown Detroit. Go check it out. I bet Eminem's in there. This is a pretty common occurrence what's going on right now. I'm trying to finish up bicep curls, and this guy is trying to borrow protein powder from me right in the middle of my set. Yeah. High volume, more reps. I just want to do less time. I just want to do some curls, that's all. All right, pretty kick-ass arm day. Anytime Fitness, downtown Detroit. We're gonna check out the inside of this venue.
I think he smells like gas. You're the gas guy.
That's me. Pretty kick-ass theater. I'm gonna rope you into a little common struggle we have here on the road, or at least I have on the road. I have a very, very small window of time. Today is a super, super busy day in Detroit, Michigan. I have every freaking radio station within a 100-mile radius. God bless them. We love them. We love for them to play the song. But everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a piece. So we have everybody and their mother coming to the show tonight. So that means a lot of work for yours truly. I don't mind it. I love to have friends and family out, but it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for meals. So right now I'm working on, this is my second meal of the day, man. I'm behind schedule. Sweet potatoes, roasted turkey breast, and spinach. And I would love to tell you this is just so delicious, and meal prepping is great. I don't think it is. I'm sure there's some weightlifters out there that are really good chefs on the side or something, and maybe all of their meal prep meals are delicious. I get tired of eating this stuff. I really do. This is work for me, but I know I have to do it. Once again, I'm short on time today. So this is what I'm doing for dinner. I don't have time to go to a restaurant today. Not today, not in Detroit. Not with all we got going on. So I can't do this on the bus. It smells entirely too much. Making some brown rice with this, and I'm gonna call it a day. All right, Detroit is done in the books. Now just a few 10 to 12 hours later, we're here in just north of Toronto, Canada. This town is called Barrie or Barrie, I'm not sure. Anyway, got us a country show on a Saturday night here in Canada. It's great. So I'm taking the day off today from lifting. I screwed myself up a couple weeks ago. I typically do a 6-day workout week, Monday through Saturday, and I'll take off on Sunday. Well, a couple weeks ago we played Talladega. So I took off on the Saturday at Talladega, and then I worked out on Sunday, and then I took off on Monday. And I kind of screwed myself up from that to the point that I've just done 11 straight days of lifting, not even realizing it. I know my numbers have been declining the past few days, and that's why. I need that 1 day a week to kind of recharge, reset the central nervous system. So that's what I'm going to do today. No lifting today. I'll get back at it tomorrow. But I have a weakness in Canada when it comes to food, and I want to show you. The Fry Guy 2. If you've never heard of poutine, it is the most incredible thing I've ever put in my mouth, and I have put several things in my mouth. But it's basically French fries with gravy and cheese curds. Okay, so if I'm really gonna have this poutine today, which I am, I gotta have this. I'm only in Canada a couple times a year. So if I'm gonna do this, I have to have a game plan in mind for my macros today. If I fly by the seat of my pants, I will fail. I will nosedive. So here's what I have going on. I've already had 4 eggs and steel cut oats for breakfast, 1/4 cup of steel cut oats. So my plan for the rest of the day is to have 2 cups of broccoli for lunch, a can of albacore tuna. As a second lunch, I'm gonna have 2 1/4-pound patties, ground beef, lean ground beef, Laura's ground beef patties. And then I'm gonna have a cup of brown rice to go with that for my second lunch. For a snack, I'm gonna have a protein shake. And that should put me, I'm guesstimating, now this poutine is kind of difficult to calculate on macros, but I've looked at several different Googles, and this seems to be pretty fitting. If anything, I might be undercutting a little bit. But having this poutine meal, it's going to put me at about 2,300 calories for the day, which, you know, my goal is 3,000, but this is a non-workout day. So I'm not training today, so I can come down on the calories a little bit. But it's going to put me about 2,300 in calories. It's going to put me about just under 200 for carbs, about 150 for protein, which is a little light, but for fat, it's going to have me at 89 grams, which is great. My goal is to stay under 80. I worry about that number more than I do any other because I don't want to add any excess fat. With bulking, I want to increase the strength, I want to increase my size, but I don't want to add any additional fat if I can. Lean muscle mass, that's the name of the game for me right now. So I'm going to go eat first of a couple of lunches today, and then I'm going to get that poutine later this evening. All right, I got my poutine. I'm very excited about this. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, look at that. So again, that is French fries smothered with brown gravy and cheese curds. Definitely not healthy. It is healthy for the soul though. I'm gonna just jump right in. This is hot. That's great, man. Canada, you got this one right. Poutine is awesome. All right, I am punching the clock. My work weekend is over. This is Friday at 5 in the music world. We call this Roadie Friday. The last show is done for this week. Got a few days off. I'm going to take some time tomorrow and relax, get a workout in. It killed me not working out today, but it was for the best. Got to have some poutine. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. You know, I'm trying to give a look into what 3 days of touring looks like inside the world and the challenges sometimes of eating right and finding a gym in 3 different cities, 3 different situations. So we did Fort Wayne, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, Barrie, Ontario, Canada tonight. So every day, every night is a little bit different. And all in all, trying to have a Gainz lifestyle, you know, we're trying to find the consistency in an inconsistent world. And I think we did okay this weekend. I got to have a little cheat meal this afternoon. I got to have the poutine. I really enjoyed that. So you know what? I catered my macros around it, made it happen. Wasn't for the best. It's not going to produce the best workout results. That's not going to feed my workout. But you know what? Life is short. I'm going to have a good meal every now and then that I really enjoy. I can still lift weights and try to eat healthy the other 95% of the time. It's okay. If you guys have any comments, please leave them below. I'm still a novice at this weightlifting thing. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. If you have anything to add, if you have any advice, drop it down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys for listening again. Please like, share, subscribe this video. Also, I'm on Instagram at Chris Lee Country because I am in the country music world. At Chris Lee Country on Instagram. Check me out. Thank you guys again for checking out Chris Gainz. You guys keep lifting.